Let's go. It's epic. I have my toe that I blew out like a few months ago, probably like 6 months ago, when I was at work unloading a big rig trailer. And I do this every day. I've been doing it for 5 years, right? So it wasn't like it was something new, something out of the ordinary. But I go to do my regular job like it's nobody's business, and this box, probably I'd say 50 pounds, maybe 20 kilos or something like that, or 20 kilograms, and it comes down and goes ah! Right on my foot myself. I didn't even really think about the toe, if it was bleeding or if it was bruising. I was just like, okay, it hurt. And I went back to go do my regular job, and I wasn't even thinking about anything else besides I'm working. I gotta unload what I gotta unload. So to be completely honest with you guys, I never once questioned if my toe was broken or if there was blood or anything. So probably about a minute or two go by, and I'm just working. I'm like, that feels a little sore. And I took my shoe off and I was like, oh my god, there's blood everywhere. I need to go report this to my manager ASAP, because we do have a on-site paramedic or EMT or first responder type person who can do something to help with the damage of my toe, right? So what happened was I go up to my manager and I'm like, yo, I dropped the box on my foot, and he goes, oh, okay, what? And I took my shoe off and I showed him that there was blood, and he goes, oh, we need to go right now and get it taken care of. So he calls up the EMT guy, and they come rushing out, and they walk me to the area where you can get your foot taken care of. We do x-rays besides maybe ice pack it or put a little solution on there like hydrogen peroxide and clean your toe off, right? And they were asking what happened. So I was like, I was unloading this truck, and this box maybe about 10 feet up, I went to grab it, and I grabbed a box that was right next to it, and it just fell and landed right on my toe. So I wasn't wearing any steel toe shoes or anything like that. I just had regular workout shoes on, right? And it landed on my toe, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, it hurts, right? And that's exactly the mentality you would have. It hurts. They take me to the doctor area where the EMT could do what he has to do to fix my toe, right? And they asked what happened. I said, well, I was grabbing a box, and another box slid off on top of it, which I didn't even see, and it hit me in the toe, right? And it hurt. And for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes, I was just continuously still working. And then I was like, I gotta check my toe to see if there's blood or see anything. And then I realized there was blood, and that's why I came to you guys to see if you guys can fix the issue. And the funny part is, when they were asking me what can they do to help the situation, like send me home, maybe the rest of the day off, and I go, is it possible that you guys give me the rest of the day off? And my manager goes, ha 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 ha, it's 10:30, we're gonna be here till 1:30. We got a lot of production to get taken care of. And he goes, can you walk? I was like, I don't know if I can walk or not. And I'll tell you this, there was like a huge gauze like this wrapped around my toe, like this, like a huge chunk of gauze wrapped around my toe, and it was really hard for me to walk. So I was walking kind of like that, like a limp, a very odd limp like this, because of the gauze being put onto my foot. So it was just a weird feeling, and I was like, I guess I can walk. And he goes, well, if you can walk, we can get you back on the production floor and get you to back to work. Which you would assume any job would just say, hey, you can take the rest of the day off because you got injured, and we don't want you to get more injured, but we want you to go home so you can rest your foot and maybe come back tomorrow, right? So that's why I realized to this day, no job gives a about their employees. They don't care if you're sick, injured, or whatnot. As long as you're getting the job done, that's all they care about. They don't care who you are, what you are. If you're a lowly associate, they don't give a damn what you are. And I was like, wow, you don't care that I injured myself? You don't care that I possibly blew out my foot, broke my toe? You don't care about that? I was blown away that they were just like, get your ass back to work. Or a company that treats you like that, you realize, do the bare minimum, because no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. So from that day forward, I've always done the bare minimum. I've taken as much time off as I can. I take time off when I don't want to be there. I just take time off to relax. I take time for myself, time to go spend time with people that I care about. And do I regret doing that? Not at all. If they want to treat me like a piece of meat or just a number, like a lot of people say, oh yeah, they're just treating you like a number, then why should I be there busting my ass doing 50, 60 hours a week? Yeah, the money's good, making $800, $900 a week. That's good money, right? That's great money. But again, when you're busting your ass as hard as I do every single day, and everybody at my job says Trevor works the hardest, he busts his ass, he's always putting in the work, and he's always getting done, and people always respect my hustle because I go to work and I work as hard as I possibly could, because my dad told me as a young man, whatever you want in life, you bust your ass to get there. But I realize that's an old school mentality. You do that as an old school mentality. Because I realize now, busting your ass, doing the overtime, doing the crazy hours, yeah, that might have been a good thing maybe 50 years ago. But now jobs, they don't care about you. They're so big of a corporation, all they want from you is bare minimum as you can, as they say, do the bare minimum and shut your mouth, do the bare minimum, and that's it. So that's how I did injure myself. I blew my toe out. To this day, it still hurts, and that's been like 6 months ago. So if I put a little pressure on it or I touch it a certain way, yeah, you'll definitely know that my toe was messed up. But again, I'm not doing those crazy hours anymore, because I was doing like 3 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. So you go, oh, those are crazy hours, right? But again, I'm not doing that anymore, based upon my job just saying, oh, we don't care about you. Why would we care about you? You're just a regular lowly associate. But again, I like my coworkers. I just don't like the management who basically says, can you still work? Can you still walk? I was like, yeah, I can still work and walk. You can get your ass up and go to work. But as always, it's your boy Trevor, back with another video.